I was Julian Vance's doormat, but I was the only one who knew the price tag. I wasn't his shadow, I was his handler, his paid-for accessory. He skipped class to sleep, so I covered for him. He chased the new girl, and I had to handhold the entire pathetic operation. I delivered his love letters. When high school graduation hit, the new girl went off to an Ivy League. I followed Julian to a private university in Europe. In a foreign land, far from the Vance family's prying eyes, I finally executed my mission and climbed into his bed. I got exactly what I wanted, a taste of his toxic wealth and the fleeting feeling of power that came with it. I was finally full. Until she came back. Julian stayed out all night with her again. I didn't cry. I didn't even flinch. I just exhaled. I was ready to go home. I had a career waiting for me. The Vance family had paid for my degree and my life. I couldn't just dump their son without a catastrophic, media-proof reason. To secure my future, I needed him to be the one who cut the wire. Chapter 1. The Vance family was a dynasty, ruling our social circle with an iron fist wrapped in silk. They were the definition of old money. Julian was the prince, the trust fund baby. I'd been tagging along behind him since we were in diapers. He was pure, gorgeous chaos wrapped in designer linen, a trust fund baby with the dangerous face of a fallen angel. He was the perfect addiction, but I needed to detox. If his family hadn't threatened to disown him, modeling scouts would have snatched him up years ago. I could eat cardboard while looking at Julian's face, and it would taste like a Michelin star meal. Plus, the closer I was to Julian, the better my parents treated me. As we grew up, lines were drawn. Girls stopped hanging out with the boys. But not me. I stuck to Julian like glue. I was shameless, but I was also brilliant. By high school, Julian had grown into a lethal weapon. Sharp jawline, brooding eyes, that I don't care attitude that drove girls crazy. And me? I became known as his loyal dog, but dogs bite. They mocked me, they looked down on me, but they were idiots. Julian didn't love me, but his family valued me more than him. My parents got business contracts. I got into a prep school filled with Nepo babies. Chapter 2. Prep school wasn't boring. For these kids, their futures were already paved with gold bricks. All roads led to Rome, and if the road was blocked, their daddies would build a new one. My road was different. My family could keep me fed and dressed, but I was just there to make sure I didn't embarrass them. I was their insurance policy. So, I held on to Julian tighter. He skipped, I lied to the teachers. He slept, I did his homework. When he got obsessed with a transfer student, I was the one stalking her socials for intel. Amelia Rose, the scholarship kid, the diversity hire with the innocent eyes and the stubborn chin. Countless girls had thrown themselves at Julian. Models, actresses, daughters of senators. They all failed. I honestly started to wonder if Julian was into guys. But the moment Amelia walked onto that stage to introduce herself, something clicked in his brain. He was clueless. He spent 3 months chasing her like a clumsy, spoiled puppy. I outlasted every other leech and sycophant in his orbit simply by making myself indispensable. Oh, side note, the guys in his circle didn't call themselves doormats. They called themselves his brothers. Funny how when I did it, it was pathetic. When they did it, it was friendship. I bought Amelia breakfast. I partnered with her in tennis. She looked at me with those big, grateful doe eyes. She trusted me. That's when I struck. I handed her the love letter Julian wrote. Amelia froze. She looked at me in disbelief. I leaned in, whispering like a conspirator. Julian wrote it. He's obsessed with you, but he's too shy to say it to your face. Predictably, Amelia